Okay, boys and girls, welcome. I believe day 12 here, Red Delta Project Advent Calendar. We're using suspension training for this entire month. And today's workout is all about the extension chain. Now, for those who've been following along at home, you may notice a bit of a pattern at this point in the program where instead of giving you just kind of a random scattershot approach as I've done in previous years, this year I've been following right along with each of the 6 tension chains rotating every 6 days. And what that does is it makes sure that you have a full, complete approach to your full body strength and conditioning if you're doing these micro workouts as your primary workout for the month of December. So it's not so randomized. There is a method to the madness. Nonetheless, today's exercise is one of my all-time favorites. And in my humble opinion, one of, if not the most complete approach to hamstring training in existence, weighted, body weight, or otherwise. So this is the suspension hamstring curl with a couple of very, very, very key details that most people miss. So first off is getting into it. Now, a lot of times people are like, okay, here I go, and they're like this, and they reach, and they're like up, and oh, shoot, no, wait, hang on. Don't make this more complicated than it needs to be. Simply grab onto the foot slings like so, lean back, boom. There you have it. Okay? Make sure, if you can, that your ball of your foot is pushing against the handle, because that'll give you maximum leverage not just for your hamstrings, but also your calves. Shoulders are packed, tucked, nice and tight. When you do that, you see my tailbone kind of comes off the ground. Palms are up, starting with the legs straight. Hopefully the straps are somewhat vertical. Can't quite see from this angle, but you don't want them too far out. Now here's the big mistake that I used to make, is when you pull in, like so, yeah, I feel that in my hamstrings. It's not too bad, but remember, we have minimal resistance moving our legs like this. Instead, we want something going upwards. So like with our knee tucks from yesterday, we want our hips coming upwards. This is in difference from what we had in the previous extension video, where we had the knees locked in place and we extended at the hip. So now this completes the hamstring training by locking the hips and moving with the knee flexion instead, like so. Keep your glutes tight to complete the extension chain, and you're not supposed to feel much in the lower back. If you want to make it harder, hands on the lap. And you can even hold weight on your lap if you want to do this weighted as well. So it's a very smooth exercise. Try for as much range of motion as possible. And today's workout is a very simple 3 sets of 7 with a slight isometric pause at the top each time to really make those hamstrings sing. Let me know if you have questions down below in the comments section. More details in the description as well. Be fit, live free.